Now, first of all, bear in mind that this was the game that all hardcore Dead Space fans have been waiting for. This is the one where we're going to find out, where the necromorphs come from, where the markers come from, what convergence is. This is the big one. You cannot screw this up, because you can't do what you did with Lost. You have to get this right, otherwise you're going to piss off a lot of people. And do they do well? Oh, where do I start? Basically, well, first of all, it's when you land on the planet, you see all these alien life forms, and you think to yourself, okay, so these guys created the markers. Okay, for what purpose? And is it some kind of galactic conquest, like a contingency plan, something like that? Because these guys are extinct now. It's just alien corpses around here. And you find out that the markers aren't actually transmitters of energy, they're merely receivers. And there's this machine on Tau Volantis that or so we think, transmits the signal to the markers, and that kind of acts as a relay. So there's this whole message saying turn it off, and they think it's to turn it off you destroy the markers and that kind of thing. So it's like, okay, great. So now we need to find out why they made this. So we're slowly learning more and that kind of thing. It's actually getting quite excited. Really, really excited now. And yeah, I really wanted to find out what the necromorph's purpose was. And then there came the clincher. There was this brilliant plot twist, I thought. It was at the time. It was you find out that the aliens didn't actually create the necromorphs. It was they were actually victims themselves. The markers were actually from before these aliens. Okay, so apparently this plan has been happening for millennia now. And this machine is actually the only thing that's inhibiting a galactic-wide convergence. And what's convergence? Okay, it's like, okay, so and it's again, you're getting really, really intrigued, you're getting sucked into it. Okay, so this machine, turn it off, is clearly a trap. If you turn this off, everybody's going to get sucked into the convergence. Every necromorph, everything is going to get destroyed. But what is convergence? What is convergence? I'm literally on the edge of my seat going, what's convergence? What's convergence? Because in the first Dead Space, it's only alluded to. In the second one, you see it start, but we never find out what the result is. And then this third one, it's like, we're going to find out what it is. What is it? It creates moons. No, that's interesting. I mean, it's like, I kind of half suspected it, because like the Church of Unitology, it's commentary on religion, and it's taken their spiritual beliefs and making it literal. For example, their version of the afterlife in their spiritual beliefs, in reality, it's you get reanimated as a zombie. That's the afterlife. And they believe, and the Unitologists believe that everyone, soul and body, will be united as one whole. And of course, the literal interpretation of that would be all zombies and necromorphs would be fused together as one structure, a moon. So that makes sense. So, but again, why is this? And then you also find out there's actually loads of these moons that have been created by the markers, and they all form this neural network. So, okay, this is getting really intriguing now. Okay, so why would someone create such a bizarre plan? We never find out. We never ever find out why anyone would create such a bizarre plan. And it's just, it's irritating, because it's just you throw something this big at us. It's like the markers can create moons, entire organic constructs. That is a big thing. It's like, okay, if you want to leave the necromorphs as being this, and the markers as being this big unknown, fair enough. But explain what the purpose of those moons are. You can't. It's exactly the same problem in Mass Effect 3 when they throw in the Star Child into it. It's like, no, you can't throw something that big at us and expect us to swallow it without a good answer to go with it. Oh, it's like basic writing 101, people. You don't reveal anything that big at the end of your trilogy because I can't see how they can carry on the franchise after this. Because it's been clearly established that afterwards the machine's been destroyed and the marker signal is completely obliterated now. So there's no more necromorphs, no more markers. It's all done, finished, finito. And it just irritates me. So the only way I can see them carrying on is if they can create like a really, really contrived sequel, like some way of forcing it out. Oh, but that's not even my biggest problem. My biggest problem is what they do with Isaac Clarke in this game. You see all the way through. Bear in mind, he's been through so much shit throughout these games. Like in the first game, he's seen terrors that would mentally scar people. His girlfriend got killed. He's seen his co-workers come back to life as zombies. You know, this would mentally fuck anyone up. In fact, it did fuck him up in Dead Space 2. It was all about him getting through his mental instability. You know, it's just like... And again, I've said before, like the character of Ellie, that was like the one shining light of Dead Space 2. It's like no matter what happens, you'll always have Ellie. You know, hopefully everything will be okay. And I really wanted Isaac to have a happy ending. This is one of the few times, excuse me, where I wanted the main protagonist deserved a happy ending. And so, yeah, the love triangle kind of ruined that at first. It's just kind of like, and then Norton died. It's like, hooray! You know, it's like finally Isaac's gonna get the love he deserves. You know, this is gonna be good. You know, hopefully everything will turn out okay. Okay, that's good. What? You know, it's like Ellie's dead. Oh, what? You know, that kind of thing. It's basically this weird thing where the Church of Unitology kidnap Ellie, lock her in this room, and they pour these chemicals in, this acid, and you think she dies. She doesn't, but the point is you think she does, and you see Isaac in this elevator, and he's actually crying, he's actually sobbing, and he's literally lost all will to live. And I'm just like, at that point, I just went, bastards, you know, it's like, will you give this guy a break, you know, it's like, he's been through enough crap as it is without you having to, you know, he keeps saying things, it's like, right, I'm gonna go kill Danik, and I'm gonna kill myself as well, probably, and that kind of thing. I'm just like, oh god, it's just, you feel for this guy, it's just like, I'm just keep thinking to myself, someone give this guy a gun so he can shoot himself in the head, because this is horrible, you know, this isn't even enjoyable, this isn't even character development, this is just horrid. Why would you do that? You know, it's horrible. And then, so basically you go through this whole thing thinking, okay, now Isaac Clarke is definitely going to die because he can't live because of everything he's been through, and on top of all that, now Ellie's dead. You know, but oh no, wait. Ellie's still alive. Apparently she crawled through a ventilation shaft and now Danik's holding her hostage. A bit random and contrived, but okay, we'll go with that. I'm just happy Ellie's still alive. Now, at last, we're going to get the happy ending we deserve. And then Danik turns off the machine. Galactic convergence begins. You know, everything goes absolutely apeshit insane. And Isaac's going, no, Ellie, run for your life, just save yourself. And it's like, okay, it's going to be like the other Dead Space games where she comes in last minute and saves him. So, okay, we're still going to get this happy ending. That's good. And then, oh yeah, let's talk about the last level before I continue. What the fuck was up with that? It's been established that when necromorphs are in the vicinity of a marker during a convergence, they all get sucked up into the thing. The moon, there you go. And so my big question is, why are necromorphs still attacking me? It's like literally everything's going insane. It's like these big chunks of rock hurtling toward me, and there's markers all over the place, you know, like trying to tear me to shreds and that kind of thing. It's like, and necromorphs are still running at me? No, you should be fusing with the moon right now, and that kind of thing. And that was a weak boss battle. You have to fight the moon. And which is basically you just pick up a marker, move it, throw it at its eye. It's like, wow, that was anticlimactic. But I was like, it's okay, we're almost over. As long as he survives this, we're going to be okay. So yeah, he destroys the moon. The marker signal's gone forever. We're never going to see another necromorph. And he begins falling. Falling down, down. And it's like, no, it's okay. Ellie's going to save him. Okay, Ellie's contacted for help. That's a good sign. So hopefully he'll respond or something. No, she left. She actually gave up and left. What a bitch. Yeah, I was just like, should wait at least another 5 minutes, surely. And oh god, so that was depressing as hell. When that happened, and then I thought to myself, no wait, it's a post-credit scene. There must be a post-credit scene. It's all the range now. And what is the post-credit scene? No visuals or anything, but it's an audio of Isaac Clarke calling for help while he's suffocating. I have no words. Why would you do that to him? I honestly don't understand why you do that to him. I'm sure all of this is probably just like a personal opinion. I'm not sure if anyone else feels the same way. If you do, comment below, or if you don't, comment below and tell me what you think of the ending. But it's like, oh, if he has to die, let him die like in a really heroic fashion, not suffocating to death. It's like, before you say, oh no, but maybe it might say that he might be alive for a sequel. It's like, well, no, because first of all, I think the whole planet's been destroyed, I think, through the convergence, I think. So it's basically he's floating around in space, limited oxygen on his back, nobody knows he's there, I'm going to assume he's dead. What a way to kill off your main character. It's just like I was so heartbroken when that happened. It's just like, no, he doesn't deserve to go out like that. In fact, he doesn't even deserve to go out at all, in my opinion. I think he should have survived. Oh, it's just... You can tell this has really affected me. The whole thing just completely goes against everything that's been established, like the whole last level. And on top of all that, the main protagonist dies. And it isn't really in a very heroic way either. Yeah, you're looking at a broken man here.